Check it out Monday at 7 o'clock Eastern.
I'm going to slap you instead of Keith Gatlin in Maryland. Just keep saying the same
But
shit.
you didn't slap him.
No, instead of it, I was going.
Stop the tough talk, Kenneth.
Keith Gallin's.
Cornelius, do me a favor, staff on crack. I want to see that tape again.
Yeah, look, man.
Please show that again.
That was our first ever home loss.
No. After getting the basketball, Rudy tapped. Rudy tapped. I love that.
Paul, you don't know what it feels like to be number one in the
Hey, Paul. I love that,
You don't know
Paul.
what that feels like.
Come on, man. Show the tape, man. Get him. Ball you, man.
The game was over.
What's the score?
The game was over. Look at my body language as it was. You saw I was like, the game was over.
Ball you,
and
man.
I was like, man, they beat us, and it's the first time we got a loss. I was
Off your ass.
No, it was on my back. Thank you.
No, off your ass.
Wait.
You got mad.
No, let it play. Let the tape play. Let the tape play.
You ain't do that. He might have went after me. He didn't grab him. After the booty.
Hey. I ain't take that.
No, you ain't do nothing, Kenneth. Stop. Kenneth, stop it with the tough talk. Come on, tough guy. America sees you just got the booty tap on national television. No, the booty tap. My man was right. You got the booty tap on national television. Tough guy.
Hey, listen, man.
I knew you were soft. I know you were soft.
That was my first loss. That was my first loss in Carolina in that gym.
Hey, check. He got the booty tap.
Hey, I'm sensitive.
He got the booty tap. Check. Got the booty. Tap that booty, Keith. Tap that booty, Keith. Tap that booty, Keith.
Hey, but
tap that booty. Tap that booty.
I will say something. It's very hilarious, but I will say something. That is the game that made the late, great Len Bias who he was. That was the Len Bias game when he had 35 points in that game against us.
We don't care about the other 35. Rest of people in by. We care about the booty tap. Those are two.
First of all, is there college footage of you?
We're going to take a break here on this side.
Do it again, Chuck.
We'll be back with more. We're retiring that play. Back here on the American Express halftime report. Steph Curry's going to play tonight. Has missed 58 games, hasn't played since the end of October after breaking his left hand, but he's back in there tonight after missing 58 games. He talked to Kristen Ludlow.
Anybody who's had surgery knows it's a long time before you feel all the way back in terms of, what it felt like before. I can always compare each hand to the right to the left and know that there's a difference. But for me to be able to get to the point where when I'm out there on the floor, I'm not thinking about it. I'm just playing basketball and adjusting to what the new normal is. And that's the part I'm excited about, just knowing all that I've been through, that I'm confident enough in my hand to go out and play an NBA game at the level that I need to be at, and the intensity and the physicality of it all, and be all right.
Played 4 games before breaking the hand. 12.
But the good thing about it was Steph, he went down to the G League to play against some good competition before he comes back to a real NBA game.
Exactly right.
He leave him alone.
42 and 20 are the Denver Nuggets.
Went to the G League for real? He played the game. He didn't want to play.
Workout.
He didn't want to play against them bombs he played with up at Golden State. He went down to the G League to get some real competition.
Okay. How many Steph go for tonight in his return?
15.
I go 14 shots.
15.
How many points?
14 shots in 24 minutes.
How many points is the question?
How many points
played
is he going to
24
score?
minutes.
Don't matter. Answer the man's question. Answer his question.
Tap me again. You see, I throw this water straight at you.
How many points will Steph Curry?
Answer his question. We get paid. 17.
17?
In 24 minutes, he's 14 shots. I'm going to go, he goes 6 for 14.
First of all, don't try to count on
So
TV.
I'll give him
realize you're dumb.
18 points.
I'll give him 20.
18.
Don't count on
I'll
TV.
go the high. I'll go 20.
You don't want people to
That was a very difficult question. How many points is he going to score tonight?
Come on, man. 24 minutes.
Question, answer the question.
5-year-old guy to play me.
You were sleeping that day.
That was rude and inappropriate.
Can I use your likeness?
That guy looks nothing like me. This is delicious here. I don't know what that guy is.
Thanks, Jet.
You will be hearing from my attorneys in the morning.
We
Telling you
truly...
that now.
We didn't usually like this. It wasn't you guys.
Let me tell you something. As soon as
Yeah.
look at that.
Come on. Really?
Ernie.
That's us? Really?
Come on,
Hey, that dude do look like you, Chuck.
Yeah.
Why are you so small, Kenny?
Because I just the seat.
Because he just knocked the seat down. Yeah.
When I'm watching TV tomorrow and I see one of them attorney commercials come on, I'm gonna call him.
Hey, hey, listen.
Better call Saul.
Nothing like the original.
Oh,
that's
the
right.
hammer. The hammer.
How did I get the night off? Oh, load management.
Yeah. Hey, let's look at the American Express teammates. They're not actually teammates, but Norman Powell's had himself a nice first half for Toronto. 23 points on 9 of 14 shooting, hit 3 from deep. And Steph Curry scoreless in the first quarter on 0 for 2 shooting. It has 11 in the first half, 3 out of 9. 2 out of 7 from deep, including that one we showed you as we came in. But what'd you make of the return of Steph Curry after missing 58 games?
I'm just great to see, one of the greatest players in our game on the floor. Now, in the summertime comes, he'll be working on his game and not rehabbing. So, nobody's running?
No.
Okay.
We're not hanging with you anymore.
It's like that. But I'll tell you what he does. He obviously, he's a magnet for the defense. So all of a sudden, there's different spacing when he's on the floor. You look how freeze it here. Norman Powell is not denying. No one else in the whole floor is being denied except for this guy. So what that creates is a better driving lane for Marquise and a better passing lane for him as well. Because now he's able to get the ball and move it out because there's only one guy. But the constant movement of this guy here, but freeze it here. Now, look at the attention. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody's eyes is towards Steph. But he's a magician with the basketball, and he can find guys that aren't there and get them easy shots. This is what Steph Curry, MVP, does. And then the movement. He's never stopping. He's never going to stop moving. No point guard on Golden State can do what he does. He's never going to stop. He's going to find opportunities. I don't see it there. I'm going to move back out. I'm using screens. Freeze it here. And now most people say, well, the play is over. Toronto's done a great job defensively. But this guy with 2 different color sneakers on says, no, you better step out a little further because that's cash, rules, everything around me.
From the A in Chase, he knocked down that 3, 11 points in the first half. The story for Toronto, though, was Norman Powell.
Yes, even though Kyle and Siakam is the 1-2 punch, they're pretty good at doing it by committee. They did that last year in the championship. And today, Norman Powell, it's his night. This guy usually averages 15.9. He has 23. And look, when you're hot, they get you the ball, and that's how most championship teams play. Okay, I know this is my team, but this guy is hot right now. He's shooting the ball. Let's just give him the ball. Here he is right here getting in the seam, and right here he has the ability to do this, to pull up. Boom, when you're feeling it, whoever is feeling it on the team, whether they're the go-to guy or not, you give it to him.
Yeah, he's had a great year. 50% shooter this year and 9 out of 14 in the first half. Chuck?
And I just got to take my hat off to Nick Nurse and Masai Ujiri. These guys are well coached. They do a fabulous job. They got a great organization. I think most people thought they were going to fall apart when Kawhi left. For them to be as good as they are this year, you got to take your hat off to the coach Nurse and Masai because, man, these guys are balling. Mark Gasol has been out a lot, but these guys are playing great. And they just play smart basketball, which was underrated in today's game.
They've led by as many as 14. The lead is 7 at the break, and we'll be back with more on the American Express Halftime Report in just a second.
Check out the commercials.
Yeah,
We thought you was our friend, Kenny.
Yeah.
I've been just J.A. That can't be his name.
Players of the
Somebody
month.
name their kid J.A. and stop.
Players of the month.
It's got to be some more stuff going
And the
on.
Greek freak.
Yeah, it's got to be some more letters. You just can't stop at J.A.
That's not true. Ja Rule.
Oh, man.
Maybe he was named after Ja Rule.
Makes me want to go to the Fire Festival. All right, so... give me the update. Give me the update on the All-Star balloting, would you please? In the Western Conference, by the way, LeBron James has taken over the top spot overall, going from 3rd to 1st.
Ooh, this is
I'm not mad at this list.
But here's the deal. That's in order of votes, but in the front court, it's LeBron and Anthony Davis and Kawhi Leonard with Paul George 4th. Doncic and Harden are in the backcourt, 1 and 2 with Lillard 3rd.
Well,
Alex Caruso, look at him. He's 6th among
Ernie, your son looks good out there.
Listen, this is set in stone right here, Ernie.
Yeah,
I like
think
this.
so.
That's
too.
gonna
And
be
it should be.
and it should be correct.
Yeah. I don't know if you'll say the same thing about the East.
Why not?
Well, because let's look at it. Giannis, Embiid, and Siakam in the front court. Trae Young, Kyrie Irving would be the backcourt right now because Jimmy Butler is fourth in the front court.
Well, see, listen,
And
you gotta change the rules. You gotta change the rules.
Well, this is the fans who they want to see.
Yeah, I know that.
It's the
but
second
see,
returns. It's not.
Look at we just can't be letting everybody vote.
well, there's going to be it's the fans, it's the fans, it's the players, it's the media.
Last time we let all these people have an opinion, we had a catastrophe on our hands.
Oh, what are you trying to say?
White House.
What are you trying?
White House.
No.
Can't let everybody vote.
We can't let everybody have an opinion.
Now, is Trae Young an all-star?
He's playing all-star like for sure. There's no doubt about it. He's playing all-star like.
Whoa.
If he's not voted in as a starter,
It's close. According to
Shaq's
Shaq's rules, he has to get in.
No.
Because you say it's not about the team, it's about the individual.
They have the worst record in the league.
Go again, Shaq.
Stop. And you just said it. He's playing all-star like, so you're correct. Okay, you're
Right.
right. You're right. You're right.
I would say.
The team has that. Nah, ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Winning matters.
No, winning does matter.
Winning does matter.
Winning
That's
matters,
matter.
but I would say
I'm told
that it's extraordinary numbers that he's putting up.
Melo in 2015, 10-win Knicks, and he was an all-star starter. So Trae Young with the 8-30 Hawks
All-star
right
singular.
now.
Don't forget it.
Yeah, I just say
Star.
this. I'm not saying that
By many
his team
points,
is a
rebounds.
The
charisma.
only reason he gets my consideration is the numbers are astronomical.
Thank you.
They're, even though he's on the worst team in the NBA.
I thought the Hawks would be better.
But the John Collins suspension,
that hurt.
That hurt.
That
hurt.
No, but
They were actually playing decent.
No,
they were close to 500
because
before he
you know
did that. They were
DeAndre,
5-5.
the guy I thought was going to be in the conversation Rookie of the Year, DeAndre Hunter has not did what I thought he was going to do. Cam Reddish has not did what he was supposed to do. Like when you get 2 lottery picks, you should not have the worst record in the NBA. Listen, you know I like John Collins, but when this season started, the Hawks had 2 of the top 10 draft picks. I'm saying, man.
Yeah, but just because you're a lottery pick don't mean you're going to come in the first year and do work.
Yeah, but you should not have the worst record in the NBA.
So the fans have Trae Young and Kyrie Irving as the starting backcourt right now.
Well, they
Kyrie
can't
Irving
do
has
that.
played 11 games.
Listen, Kyrie can't make the All-Star team
Why?
because he hadn't played.
Played 11 games.
I'm just asking. I don't want no problems.
He don't want no trouble, man. He hadn't played.
Yeah, I think that Trae Young is kind of like when we were voting with Russell Westbrook with the MVP. It's like, all right, usually the top 2 or 3 guys were the top 2 or 3 teams, but the numbers that he's putting these triple doubles up for the year, the whole year. Even though they're the 6, 7
Most
seed,
valuable player.
we have to think about that.
Let me say this: if the fans really were paying attention to the game, Jimmy Butler should be leading I
agree with that.
From the guard position.
Over Trae?
Yes.
Yes, over the Miami Heat. Yeah,
Yes.
But Jimmy Butler's a front court guy.
Thank you.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, see?
So you got Giannis, Embiid,
ain't
and
paying
Siakam. And
attention as
Siakam's
usual.
been out for a while, too.
Siakam did.
Well, let me just say this.
He deserve it early.
Other than Giannis.
Trae deserves to be there.
No. Let me just say this. In the Eastern Conference, other than Giannis, Jimmy Butler should be an all-star. Jimmy Butler. No. This is just my
Even
opinion.
with the amount of games.
No, I'm saying just in just my opinion, Giannis and Jimmy Butler been the 2 best players in the Eastern Conference. And I'm going to tell you something.
Tell me something.
If my boy Bam Adebayo...
Oh, Bam is going to make it.
Okay, thank you.
I said
Bam...
People are going to make the All-Star.
Bam should make the All-Star.
He deserves
Bam
it.
is
Yes,
an
but he's not going to make it.
No, Bam's going to make it. That record, and he's averaging a double-double, 18 points.
I understand that, but the people don't know who he is yet.
Bam will make it. No, the coaches.
This will be a way to let him know who he is.
Bam.
Y'all better start voting. Y'all better start voting for Bam Adebayo.
Yeah. He is an all-star.
Shaq and the Fool coming your way next here on Inside.